Have you ever asked yourself, are the vitamins I take every morning, the ones I've trusted for years, really helping me stay healthy? Or are they slowly making my legs weaker? It might sound hard to believe, but if you're one of the millions of older adults taking vitamin E, A, or B6 every day, hoping for better heart health, sharper vision, or clearer thinking, then I encourage you to stay with me for the next few minutes. My name is Dr. Insert Name, and I've spent over 30 years specializing in senior health. And today, I'm not here to scare you. I'm not here to preach. I'm here as a guide, maybe even a friend, someone who has seen too many good people lose their strength, mobility, and confidence because of something as simple as taking the wrong vitamin the wrong way. Let me start with a true story. Walter's story, a wake-up call. Walter, 72, lives in a small town in Illinois. He's active, loves gardening, and every morning he takes his health trio: vitamin E for his heart, vitamin A for his eyes, and vitamin B6 to stay sharp mentally. It was a habit he'd followed for almost a decade. To him, those pills were invisible bodyguards protecting his aging body from illness. But then, something began to change. At first, it was just a little trouble getting out of his recliner. He blamed it on sitting too long. A few weeks later, he noticed that walking around the yard, the same yard where he tended his roses every morning, felt harder. His legs felt heavy. And one afternoon, while fixing dinner, he turned to grab a glass of water and suddenly fell to the kitchen floor. The ER doctors found no stroke, no heart attack, nothing obvious. But one doctor asked a simple question: "Are you taking any supplements?" That short conversation led to a shocking realization, one that Walter had never considered. The very vitamins he had taken faithfully every morning were slowly chipping away at the strength in his legs. Now, let me be clear. This video isn't here to scare you. And I'm certainly not against vitamins. In fact, as a medical professional, I know how essential certain vitamins are, especially for older adults. But what concerns me is that many people are using the wrong type, the wrong dose, or taking vitamins they don't even need. And over time, that mistake can cause muscle weakness, fatigue, balance issues, dangerous falls, broken bones, and worst of all, a slow loss of independence. In this video, here's what you'll learn: the 3 vitamins that many seniors are unknowingly overusing, the early warning signs your legs might be sending you, and most importantly, safe, simple solutions. No need to quit everything. Just learn what your body really needs. You see, your legs aren't just for walking. They are the foundation of your freedom. They take you to the grocery store, to church, to visit your grandchildren, to travel and live your life. When your legs begin to weaken even a little, you don't just lose strength. You start to lose confidence, safety, and sometimes even your sense of self. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, "I've taken vitamins for 20 years. I've been just fine." Or, "That only applies to people taking really high doses, right?" And yes, every body is different. I don't argue with that. But if even 1 out of a million older adults, someone just like you, just like Walter, is slowly losing leg strength and balance because of a simple vitamin mistake, should we ignore that? Before we dive into the science behind each vitamin and how to manage your supplement routine safely, I ask you to take just a moment to do 3 things. Click subscribe to the Healthy Aging Bites channel. Like this video if you find the content helpful. Share it with someone you care about, especially if they're over 60. Because your small action today might help someone else avoid a fall, a hospital visit, or the slow decline they never saw coming. Now, let's begin with the first vitamin, one that's been praised as an anti-aging miracle but can actually weaken muscles, cause fatigue, and throw off your balance when misused. Vitamin E, the silent muscle drainer. And remember, living a long life is a gift. But living strong, steady, and independently, that's the true dignity of aging. Vitamin E, the silent muscle drainer. Let's start with a vitamin that probably caught you off guard. Vitamin E is often marketed as a heart helper, a skin saver, and a powerful antioxidant that slows aging. It's in nearly every multivitamin, many anti-aging supplements, and standalone pills at your local pharmacy. And for years, millions of older adults have taken it daily without thinking twice. After all, it's just a vitamin, right? Well, not quite. Here's the critical thing to understand. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin. That means your body stores it in your fat tissues and liver, rather than flushing out the excess through urine, like it does with vitamin C or B vitamins. So if you take too much of it day after day, it can slowly build up inside you, until it quietly reaches toxic levels, especially as we age and our bodies process nutrients more slowly. And this is where the problem begins. Too much vitamin E can interfere with how your muscles and nerves work together. This connection, called neuromuscular function, is what helps you stand up smoothly from a chair, walk steadily, react quickly to a stumble, keep your balance without even thinking about it. But when that system gets thrown off, even slightly, you might notice your legs feel heavier or weaker, you're more tired after walking short distances, balance starts to feel off, or getting up from your favorite recliner takes more effort than it used to. And it happens gradually. So gradually, most people don't even realize it's happening until something serious occurs, like a fall. Walter's story continued. Remember Walter from earlier? He was taking 400 IU of vitamin E daily, a common dose in many heart health supplements. But over the years, it quietly built up in his system. Combined with natural aging and some occasional fatigue, the excess vitamin E tipped the scales, weakening the communication between his brain and muscles. And one small misstep in the kitchen was all it took. If you're also on blood thinners, the risks increase. Here's something many people don't know. Vitamin E also acts as a natural blood thinner. If you're already taking aspirin, warfarin, Plavix, or any other anticoagulants, then adding high-dose vitamin E increases your risk of bruising, internal bleeding, and serious complications from a fall, even something as small as tripping over a rug. Are you taking more vitamin E than you realize? You might be. Here's where it often hides. Your daily multivitamin, heart health supplements, skin or anti-aging pills, memory support formulas, and even immune-boosting powders or drinks. Quick tip: flip the bottle over and look for DL-alpha tocopherol or natural tocopherol. That's your vitamin E. The safer way to get vitamin E? Let food do the work. Your body knows exactly how to handle vitamin E from food sources. You get what you need, and any excess? It's handled naturally, without buildup. Here are a few great sources of vitamin E blanks: sunflower seeds, almonds, spinach, avocados, olive oil. No pill necessary, just real food. What should you do if you're concerned about your vitamin E intake? Bring your supplements to your next doctor's appointment. Ask directly, do I still need to be taking this much vitamin E? If you're experiencing muscle fatigue or weakness, request a blood test for vitamin E levels. Many people are shocked to learn they're taking 2 to 5 times the recommended daily allowance just because a label said heart healthy. Bottom line, vitamin E isn't bad. It's essential in small amounts. But when you take too much, it can quietly weaken your leg muscles, impair balance, and increase fall risk. If you're over 60, your body doesn't process excess nutrients like it used to. You don't need high-dose pills, you need a well-balanced plate. Next up, we'll look at another surprising culprit in the world of healthy supplements, a vitamin that's great for your eyes and immune system in the right form. But when taken incorrectly, it can speed up bone loss and make your legs ache with every step. Vitamin A, the bone and muscle drainer. Vitamin A, the bone and muscle drainer. Vitamin A is one of those nutrients that sounds like it can do no wrong. You've probably heard that it's good for your eyes, your skin, and your immune system. And that's true in small, appropriate amounts. It's found in many daily multivitamins, fortified cereals, and even in old-school remedies like cod liver oil. But here's what you might not realize. Too much vitamin A, especially over months or years, can quietly weaken your bones and muscles. Let's get something straight. Vitamin A isn't evil. But, like vitamin E, it's fat-soluble, which means your body stores the excess in your liver and fat tissues instead of flushing it out. And over time, especially as you age and your metabolism slows, that stored vitamin A can quietly reach toxic levels without showing obvious signs. What does that mean for your bones and legs? Excess vitamin A is linked to accelerated bone loss, especially in the hips and legs, higher risk of fractures, even from minor falls, muscle fatigue, particularly in the thighs and hips, and a general sense of heaviness in your lower body. You might chalk it up to aging, but the reality is, your supplements may be tipping the scale in the wrong direction. Case in point, Jerry's unexpected fracture. Jerry, 69, was a healthy, active grandpa who loved hiking and cooking for his family. One morning, he slipped on a small patch of water in his kitchen. It wasn't a hard fall, just one of those little accidents we all have. But when he went to the ER, they found something surprising. A fractured hip caused not by the fall, but by weakened bones. After reviewing his routine, the doctors found he'd been taking cod liver oil, naturally high in vitamin A, a multivitamin with added vitamin A, and eating fortified cereal every morning. His daily intake was nearly triple the recommended amount. And like so many others, he had no idea. How much vitamin A is too much? The recommended daily allowance, RDA, is 700 mg day for women, 900 mg day for men. The upper limit, the amount you should never exceed long-term, is 3,000 mg day. But here's the catch. If you're getting vitamin A from multiple sources, supplements, fortified foods, and diet, it adds up fast. Especially if the form you're taking is retinol, preformed vitamin A, which your body absorbs directly and stores unlike beta-carotene, the plant-based form that's much safer. Where is vitamin A hiding in your daily routine? You might find it in cod liver oil, multivitamins, eye health supplements, skin or beauty formulas, fortified breakfast cereals, liver, animal organ meats. Check your labels for retinol palmitate, retinol acetate, vitamin A as retinol. These forms can easily push your levels above what your body needs. Early warning signs to watch for: aching in your hips or upper legs, fatigue after short walks, feeling hesitant to go upstairs, a general loss of motivation to move. These symptoms are not just aging, they may be your body's quiet way of saying, "I'm overloaded." The safer choice: beta-carotene from food. Here's the good news. You still need vitamin A, but it's best to get it in a form that your body can regulate safely. That form is called beta-carotene, found naturally in colorful vegetables and fruits. Try these foods instead: carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, kale, pumpkin, butternut squash. Your body converts only what it needs into vitamin A, the rest is harmlessly excreted. This is your built-in protection system. What you should do next: if you're taking cod liver oil or high-dose vitamin A, supplements, pause and reassess. Talk to your doctor about switching to beta-carotene-based options. Ask for a vitamin A blood test if you've been supplementing for years. Remember, most standard blood work does not include vitamin levels unless you specifically ask. And don't forget to include fortified foods in your daily total cereal, milk alternatives, energy drinks, etc. Bottom line: vitamin A is essential, but too much can drain your strength and weaken your bones. People over 60 are especially vulnerable due to slower metabolism and bone thinning. Avoid high-dose retinol-based supplements unless prescribed. Choose real foods and plant-based vitamin A for safety. Listen to your legs. They're often the first to tell you something's off. Up next, we'll take a closer look at a vitamin you probably thought was harmless because it's water-soluble. But as you'll see, too much of it can damage the nerves in your legs and feet, leaving you with numbness, tingling, and poor balance that doesn't always go away. Vitamin B6, the silent nerve saboteur. Vitamin B6, the silent nerve saboteur. Let's talk about a vitamin that's often seen as harmless, even helpful, especially for older adults. Vitamin B6 is marketed as an energy booster, a brain supporter, a memory helper, a mood stabilizer. You'll find it in multivitamins, brain health supplements, energy blends, and more. And because it's water-soluble, most people think, no big deal, my body will just pee out the extra, right? That's partly true, but here's the twist. Most people and even some doctors don't realize vitamin B6 can build up in your system to dangerous levels, and when it does, it can cause serious, sometimes permanent nerve damage in your legs and feet. How can that happen if B6 is water-soluble? Normally, yes, excess water-soluble vitamins are flushed out through urine. But vitamin B6 is different. When taken in high doses, especially from multiple supplements over time, your body can accumulate more than it can eliminate. And the result? Damage to your peripheral nerves, the ones that control feeling and movement in your limbs. Symptoms of B6-related nerve damage can sneak up on you. A tingling sensation in your toes or soles, numbness that comes and goes, legs that feel like they're falling asleep more often, a dead leg feeling, or like your feet aren't quite touching the ground, trouble with balance, especially on stairs, feeling like you're tripping over nothing. Many people think they're just clumsy, tired, or getting old. But these are often early signs of neuropathy caused by B6 overload. Linda's story, a mystery solved. Linda, 67, was active and sharp, but she started noticing something strange. Her toes felt weird, like they were buzzing or asleep. It wasn't painful, just off. Then her walking felt less steady. She even started avoiding stairs because she didn't trust her own footing. At first, doctors thought it was mild diabetic neuropathy, but Linda wasn't diabetic. Finally, one doctor asked about supplements. It turned out she was taking a multivitamin with 40 milligrams of B6, a memory support supplement with 50 milligrams, and an energy blend with another 30 milligrams. Her daily B6 intake, over 120 milligrams every single day. That's 20-30 times more than her body actually needed. She stopped all B6-containing products, and after several months, her symptoms slowly began to improve. How much vitamin B6 is too much? Age group recommended daily intake upper limit, max safe level. Adults 50 plus 1.5, 2.0 mg day, 100 mg day. But here's what happens in real life. You take a multivitamin, 20-40 milligrams, then a brain booster, 50 milligrams, maybe a protein drink or energy chew, 30 plus millig. It adds up fast and silently. 2. The most dangerous part? This nerve damage doesn't always go away. Some people recover fully after stopping high-dose B6, but others live with permanent numbness, weakness, and balance problems, all caused by something they thought was helping them. That's why it's so important to catch it early. Here's what you can do right now. Read every supplement label you have at home. Look for vitamin B6 or pyridoxine HCl and add up the totals. Stop all high-dose B6 unless your doctor specifically recommends it. Talk to your doctor if you've had any unusual numbness, tingling, or weakness. Ask for a vitamin B6 blood test. It's not included in standard blood work, so you have to request it. Better yet, get your B6 from real food. You can meet your daily needs easily through a healthy diet, no pills required. Great natural sources of vitamin B6: bananas, avocados, potatoes, turkey, chickpeas, salmon. Your body knows how to handle B6 from food, no risk of overload. Bottom line, Vitamin B6 is essential, but only in small amounts. Too much over time can damage your nerves and cause lasting leg problems. Don't assume it's safe just because it's water-soluble. Check your total daily intake. It's probably more than you think. Get B6 from food, not from a cocktail of supplements you don't really need. Coming up next, we'll shift away from pills and talk about something even more dangerous for your leg strength than the wrong supplement. Something most of us do every single day without even thinking. Sitting too much, and how inactivity silently steals your strength. The hidden danger of inactivity. How sitting too much steals your strength. You can eat well. Take all the right supplements. Avoid the wrong ones. But there's one quiet daily habit that can still weaken your legs and take away your independence faster than you might expect. Sitting too much. Let's be honest, it's easy to do. You read. Watch television. Check your phone. Wait for someone to call or visit. Or just rest. And you should rest. Rest is important. But when rest becomes inactivity, your muscles begin to forget their job. And before you know it, the simple things like getting up from a chair or climbing a few stairs start to feel harder. Not because you're getting old, but because your legs aren't being used enough to stay strong. What happens to your body when you sit too much? Your leg muscles shrink from disuse. Balance declines, making it easier to trip or fall. Blood flow slows, especially in the legs and feet. Bone density drops, particularly in your hips and thighs. And most importantly, you start to lose confidence in your movement. And that's the most dangerous part, not just losing strength, but losing the belief that your body can still move safely and independently. Carol's story, from couch to confident. Carol, 73, used to be active. She loved gardening and walking to her neighbor's house. But after her husband passed, she started spending more and more time in her recliner. She told herself it was safer, more comfortable, and that she was just tired. Over time, she noticed, getting up took more effort. She started using furniture to steady herself. She avoided stairs entirely. One day, while reaching for the remote, she lost her balance and fell. It wasn't the fall that changed her life. It was the realization, I didn't fall because I was clumsy. I fell because I stopped moving. That was the moment Carol decided to fight back, not with big workouts, but with small steps. Good news, you don't need a gym membership to get stronger. You don't need weights. You don't need a trainer. You don't need fancy equipment. You just need movement and consistency. 5 simple ways to keep your legs active at home. Stand up every 30-60 minutes. Even just for 2-3 minutes. Walk around the room, stretch, refill your water. Do 5 sit-to-stands every morning. Sit in a sturdy chair and stand up without using your hands 5 times in a row. Walk around after every meal. 5 to 10 minutes is enough. Around the house, up and down the hallway, or even outside. Stretch before bed. Do simple leg stretches, point your toes, roll your ankles, raise your knees. Try television chair marches. While watching your favorite show, march your legs up and down while seated. It keeps circulation flowing and keeps your brain connected to your legs. Why small movements matter so much. When you're active even in short bursts, your muscles stay awake. They remember how to support you. Your nerves stay sharp, your balance improves, and your confidence grows. It's not about how hard you work, it's about how often you move. Bottom line, sitting too much slowly weakens your legs, balance, and mobility. You don't need intense workouts, just consistent movement. Make movement part of your day. Stand, stretch, step, repeat. Your legs are your freedom. Keep them moving to stay in control of your life. Coming up next, we'll wrap up everything we've learned. You'll get a simple 5-step plan to review your vitamins, protect your leg strength, and feel more confident every day without the overwhelm. Let's bring it all together in the final step. A realistic action plan you can start today. Your 5-step action plan: how to take back control of your leg strength. So far, we've uncovered some eye-opening truths. How vitamin E, A, and B6, when taken the wrong way, can silently chip away at your strength. How inactivity can be just as dangerous, even if your diet is perfect. And how small changes in movement, mindset, and supplement habits can make a huge difference in how you feel and move. But here's the most important part. You don't need to do everything at once. You just need to take the next step. And to help you do that, I've created a 5-step action plan, simple, realistic, and made for people just like you. Let's walk through it together. Step 1. Gather every supplement you take. Get a shoebox. Go to your medicine cabinet, kitchen drawer, or wherever you store your vitamins and health products. Put everything in that box, not just multivitamins, but also heart support, brain boosters, joint care, immune defense, and energy blends. Many of these contain the same vitamins, and taken together, the doses can silently add up. Put them all on the table. We're going to take a closer look. Step 2. Read the labels and add up your totals. Look at the supplement facts on each bottle. Write down how much you're getting of vitamin E, measured in IU or mg, vitamin A, measured in mcg or IU, vitamin B6, usually in mg. Then add it all up from every source, including fortified foods like cereal or nutrition shakes, soft gels or chewables, daily vitamins and specialized blends. Don't worry if the math seems tricky. You can ask your pharmacist, doctor, or even a family member to help you total it up. Step 3. Talk to a doctor who understands senior health. This is so important. Not every doctor specializes in older adults, but you deserve care that matches your stage of life. Bring your supplement list with you and say, "I'd like to make sure I'm not taking anything that could be weakening my legs or causing fatigue." Also, if you've noticed any numbness, leg fatigue, balance issues, trouble walking, mention that too. Step 4. Ask for a vitamin blood panel, not just routine labs. Your regular checkups might not show vitamin toxicity unless you specifically request it. Ask your doctor about vitamin A, serum retinol, vitamin E tocopherol levels, vitamin B6, plasma, PLP. These tests can reveal if you're storing more than your body needs and whether it's time to cut back or stop certain supplements entirely. Step 5. Focus on food first, movement always. Instead of relying on pills to meet your nutrition needs, let your plate do the work. Fill your meals with leafy greens, colorful vegetables, healthy fats like nuts, seeds, and avocado, lean proteins, turkey, fish, legumes, and pair it with daily movement, even if it's light. Walk around the house after meals. Do 5 sit-to-stand reps every morning. Stretch your legs in the evening. Stand up and move every hour, even just a lap around the room. These small habits are the foundation of strong legs and healthy aging. Bonus tip: start a simple health journal. Keep a small notebook or note app on your phone. Track what supplements you're taking, any leg or balance issues you feel, how often you're moving, notes or questions to ask your doctor. This helps you stay aware and gives you something to celebrate when things start improving, which they will. Final thoughts: you don't need to fear aging. You just need to understand it and work with your body, not against it. Your legs are your freedom. Your strength is your independence. And your daily choices are your power. Take that first step today, and let that step become a walk, then a routine, then a lifestyle of strength, confidence, and dignity. Before we wrap up, if this video gave you something to think about, helped you feel seen, or sparked a change in your health journey, tap the like button, click subscribe to Healthy Aging Bites. Share this with a loved one, especially someone over 60, because even the smallest change you make today could prevent the fall, fracture, or fear of tomorrow. Coming up next, we'll talk about the most important daily mobility habits to protect your hips, knees, and lower back so you can move better, longer, and more confidently. Daily movement habits to protect your hips, knees, and lower back. How to keep moving without pain, fear, or overwhelm. As we age, we're told to slow down, but what our bodies really need is the right kind of movement. Not intense, not painful, just purposeful, consistent, and gentle. In this final section of our mobility series, I want to show you how just a few simple daily habits can protect three of your body's most critical joints. Hips, your power center. Knees, your anchors for walking and standing. Lower back, the stabilizer that connects everything together. Let's make them stronger, safer, and supported for life. First, why are these areas so vulnerable? Hips lose flexibility as we age, especially if we sit a lot. Knees carry your body weight, and that pressure adds up. Lower back is the most common site of chronic pain in seniors. If you don't use them or use them incorrectly, they slowly weaken, stiffen, or hurt. But the good news? That decline is not inevitable. You can rebuild strength and protect these areas with just a few minutes a day. Habit number 1, morning chair stands. Strengthen legs plus hips. How to do it? Sit in a sturdy chair, not too soft. Cross your arms over your chest. Stand up slowly, then sit back down. Repeat 5-10 times. Time, 2 minutes. Benefits: strengthens your thigh and glute muscles. Reinforces balance. Boosts circulation after sleep. Tip: do it after brushing your teeth. Attach it to an existing habit. Habit number 2, hourly standing breaks. Protect your lower back. Set a timer or use your favorite television commercial break. Every 45-60 minutes. Stand up, stretch your arms overhead. Gently twist side to side. March in place for 30 seconds. Time, 1-2 minutes. Benefits: loosens the lower back, improves posture, reduces stiffness and sitting pain. Bonus: say out loud, "I choose to move." It keeps your brain engaged too. Habit number 3, knee friendly marches. Support joint stability. Standing behind a chair, hold on lightly. Lift one knee up like you're marching. Switch sides. Do 10 reps per leg. Time, 3-5 minutes. Benefits: activates your core, strengthens hip flexors, improves balance. Start with slow, small lifts. No need to go high. Habit number 4, evening leg extensions. Knee plus hip support. Sitting on your bed or a firm couch, straighten one leg forward. Hold for 3 seconds. Lower and switch. Do 10 reps per leg. Time, 3 minutes. Benefits: strengthens your quadriceps, the muscle that supports your knee. Helps prevent knee buckling. Promotes healthy joint alignment. Do this while watching your evening news or favorite show. Habit number 5, wind down pelvic tilts. Lower back relief. Lying on your back with knees bent. Gently flatten your lower back against the bed. Hold for 5 seconds. Release. Repeat 8-10 times. Time, 4-5 minutes. Benefits: eases low back tension, strengthens core stabilizers, prepares your body for better sleep. This is especially good if you have a stiff back in the mornings. The key to all of this? Repetition, not intensity. You don't need to push harder. You just need to move more often and intentionally. Just like brushing your teeth protects your smile, these small movements protect your mobility. Quick recap: your 5 joint-saving habits. Habit: when to do it, what it helps. Chair stands morning legs plus hips. Hourly standing all-day posture plus lower back. Marching in place midday knees plus balance. Leg extensions, evening television, time knee strength. Pelvic tilts before bed lower back comfort. Final message from me to you. You are not too old to get stronger. You are not too late to feel better. And you are absolutely not stuck. Your legs, hips, knees, and back can get stronger starting today. Not with perfect workouts, but with consistent action. Let these habits be your tools. Let your movement be your medicine. And let your body know you're not giving up, you're stepping up. Before you go, if this video gave you a new habit to try or made you feel hopeful about your health, tap like. Subscribe to Healthy Aging Bites for more weekly tips. Share this video with a friend or family member who wants to age strong. Because growing older is inevitable, but growing weaker doesn't have to be. How to fall-proof your home. Simple changes that could save your life. Because one small slip can change everything. Falls are the #1 cause of injury among adults over 65. But here's the good news. Most falls are preventable. In today's episode, we're stepping inside your home room by room to look at the hidden dangers that could cause a life-changing fall. You might think, my house is fine, I've lived here for years. But let me ask you this. Have your legs gotten just a little weaker in the past few years? Do you move slower than you used to? Do you reach for furniture now and then just in case? If you said yes to any of these, it's time to take a fresh look at the space around you, because your home may no longer match your body's needs. Why falls are so dangerous for seniors? Let's be real for a moment. A fall at 30, you get back up, maybe with a bruise. A fall at 70 plus, it could mean a fractured hip, months of recovery, or losing your independence. More than 800,000 seniors are hospitalized every year due to falls. And the scariest part? Most happen in their own homes. Room by Room Fall Prevention Guide. We're not talking about remodeling your house. We're talking about simple, affordable changes that can prevent injury or even save your life. Let's start at the front door. 1. Entryways and hallways. Doormats should have non-slip backing or be removed altogether. Keep shoes, umbrellas, and clutter out of walking paths. Install motion sensor lights for nighttime or dark corners. Use contrast tape on stairs or step-downs to make them more visible. Pro tip: add a sturdy rail by the front door. It helps with keys, balance, and groceries. 2. Kitchen. Secure loose rugs or remove them completely. Keep frequently used items at waist height. Avoid using step stools. Clean up spills immediately. Even just a few drops can cause a slide. Use a high-back chair with arms for safe-seated prep if needed. Tip: add a rubber mat by the sink. The floor near water is where most slips happen. 3. Bathroom. This is the #1 danger zone for seniors. Install grab bars near the toilet and inside the shower. Use a non-slip mat inside and outside the tub. Make sure lighting is bright. Switch to daylight bulbs. Add a shower chair and handheld shower head for safer bathing. Don't worry, grab bars today come in attractive, modern designs. Eye matters. Or bedroom. Keep a lamp within arm's reach of your bed. Avoid slippery socks. Wear non-slip socks or shoes inside. Make sure the bed is at the right height. Your feet should touch the floor when seated. Remove cords, chargers, or oxygen tubes from walkways. Place a flashlight or nightlight near the floor for middle-of-the-night bathroom trips. Right. 5. Living room. Rearrange furniture to create clear, wide walking paths. Use firm chairs with arms. Avoid deep, soft sofas that are hard to get out of. Keep blankets, pet toys, and clutter off the floor. Mark area rugs with double-sided tape or anti-slip pads. Place the television remote and reading glasses in easy-reach baskets. Let's talk about lighting. Vision changes with age. That means shadows and dim corners can become serious hazards. What to do? Switch to LED daylight bulbs in hallways and bathrooms. Install night lights in bedrooms, bathrooms, and stairways. Use motion sensor lights for extra safety at night. If you wear glasses, make sure your prescription is current. Blurry vision equals higher fall risk. Bonus: safe footwear equals better balance. Ditch slippers with no grip, old sneakers with worn soles, socks with no traction. Choose non-slip soles, closed-toe shoes, lightweight and supportive footwear. Try shoes with Velcro. They're easy to adjust and more stable than laces. Your fall proofing checklist. Print this out or jot it down. Unducks. Remove all throw rugs or tape them down. Add grab bars to bathroom and tub. Brighten up hallways and stairs. Clear all walkways of cords, clutter, and pet toys. Store everyday items within easy reach. Wear non-slip shoes inside the house. 2. Review your home every season, as your needs change. A final thought. It's not about being afraid to fall. It's about being smart enough to prevent it. You've worked too hard for your independence to lose it because of a loose rug, a dim light, or a slick bathroom floor. Making just a few small changes today can help you. Walk with more confidence, stay active longer, and live safely in your own home for years to come. You deserve that, and so do your loved ones. Before you go, if you learned something new today, give this video a like, hit subscribe to get weekly tips from Healthy Aging Bites. Share this with someone you care about. It might just save them from a fall. And let us know in the comments, what room are you going to fall proof first?